Hi, horns. So I just wanted to take some time to expand upon the low horn playing that we talked about in class today. So it's really common for horn players of all ages to have to play below the staff, and that's a little different than playing trumpet, where typically most of your playing happens in the treble clef staff and above. So today we worked on some techniques to get low notes to speak, including sort of raising the angle of the horn and digging into your lower lip, which is what's called an Einsetzennembouchure, where the mouthpiece literally sets in like that, like into the fleshy part of your lip. And those are great if you have like a low excerpt where everything's low or you need a specific low note to speak. Those are great strategies. You can see my angle is pretty aggressive. It's almost 90 degrees, if not more. And I have a good response for that note. However, a lot of horn playing involves moving from the high or middle register down low as well. So some strategies for that, I'm gonna do one of my favorite warm-ups where I just sort of wake up the middle into the low range, and you're gonna notice how my embouchure shifts to get the low notes to speak as I descend, and how my horn angle shifts. And these are things that I'm aware of, but they're not necessarily things that I'm doing. So when I'm descending, I'm not necessarily going, okay, now I need to pivot my horn 15 more degrees. I'm kind of just moving it as I play to help secure each note. So again, this is a really easy exercise that you can do. I'm just going through the different valve combinations, starting on a second line G. So I set my embouchure first, wipe off my mouthpiece. Notice my horn's off my leg so I can pivot. I'm sure by this point you can see how I'm moving the horn. Last one faded a little bit. But I'm sure you see my jaw and my lead pipe and everything moving to accommodate. So play around with that, start in a second line G, just ascend down through the partials, and see what you need to do with your facial structure and embouchure to get the low notes to speak as you move from the mid-range to the low range.